It's an odd thing, people, because we didn't really get the Tyler Perry films in the UK, right? I remember everyone used to talk about these films, but we never really got them. Now, Netflix have started to put a few out there over here, but I think I've watched a couple of Perry's films. I wasn't a huge fan, but when he's in other people's stuff, he's really good, right? He's really good. So with this new film, Mea Culpa, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna do the thing, right? So this is written and directed by Perry. The film is produced by Perry, Kelly Rowland, right? Angie Bones, Diana Ashford, and Will Aru. It is associate produced by Andy Norman and Carol Wurst. Line produced by Brett Hayes. Amanda Dolores and Patricia Jones handle the music. Corey Burmester is on cinematography. Larry Sexton edits the piece. Kim Coleman handled the casting. Sharon Boos is production design. Art direction, we have Joshua Borton and Hugo Santiago. Set decoration is Jean Diaz. Right? The cast. Right, so Mia is played by Kelly Rowland. Her husband, Cal, is played by Sean Sager. Cal's brother, Ray, is played by Nick Sager. Nick is married to Charlize, who's played by Shannon Thornton. Now, Ray and Cal's mother, Azealia, is played by Kerry O'Malley. Right, we then have got Zyair, played by Trevante Rhodes. Right, there is Mia's best friend Jimmy, played by Ron Rayco Lee. We've got Jenna, played by Arena Barron. Bobby, played by Connor Well. Renee, played by Angela Robinson. Heidi, played by Maria Gabriela Gonzalez. There's Maddie, played by Jean Weigant. Judge Braden, played by Paul Ryden. Carrie, played by Candice Fawcett. They're the main people in this film. This is the gist of it. When criminal defense attorney Mea Harper takes on the murder case of artist Zyair Malloy, the truth isn't as obvious as it seems. While she tries to determine the innocence or guilt of her cagey yet seductive client, it is uncovered that everyone is guilty of something. Boom, boom, boom. Oh my gosh. This film it's insane. The film is batshit insane. I honestly have no clue what I just watched. I'm flabbergasted, to be honest with you. I'm just, man, it's difficult. It's a fucking difficult one because you want to go into these things and be like, yo, I'm open-minded. I'm, respectful of what someone has put into their efforts, right? That's what you want to do. Sometimes, though, you watch something that is so off the wall, crazy bad, that it is so difficult. It's so fucking difficult. Mea Culpa, right? It's just over 2 hours. And it should not be 2 hours. The film does not need to be 2 hours, yo. Like an hour in, and it's just so sedate. And the thing being, look, I've watched long films, I've enjoyed the fuck out of long films, right? It's not an attention span thing. And I don't need a film with action every second and all of that. Some of my favorite films, not a whole heap happens, right? But there's this character development, there's this depth to what you're watching. This, it feels like it's shallower than a millimeter puddle, right? That's what this feels like, yo. That's what this feels like. It is craziness. Like, there is no real development of these characters. Like, there are no dimensions. You know, it's we we have got this Zyair character who is meant to be a ladies' man, meant to be a ladies' man, but the moves that are being dropped are so crazy, right? It's like a 90s R&B record. You know what I mean? Like, hey baby, you remind me of my Jeep. I want to ride it. Right? That's what this is. This is the embodiment, the manifestation of an R. Kelly song. It's so bad. It's so fucking bad. Man, like, we're meant to believe that Mia is this high powered lawyer, right? Now, when you think about how long you've got to go to school for to become a lawyer, right? It's passing the bar is not an easy thing. So you think that, you know, there's an intelligence that comes with it. Now, that doesn't mean you're going to be a good person or anything like that, but you're going to be somewhat savvy. Now, she walks into some these insane situations, right? Just I think off the bat, right? With that, she's talking to him. He's just like, yeah, you fancy me, don't you? Like, I wanna fuck you. And she's just like, can we just move on to the next question? And it's so inappropriate that you're just like, any any normal lawyer is just walking away. Right? There was no reason for her to stay on that. Just no reason at all. It's baffling. Like, baffling. You know? When you think of the family situation, again, right? She's got her money. She's got a high-powered job. Why is she with Cal? I don't know why she would be with Cal. Because if you're in a situation where you're being disrespected that much, right? The mother-in-law is constantly just saying things, and your husband, your wife, right? Your person is not backing you. They are letting these things be said. You know, they're inviting someone who, you know, people suspect you're having an affair with, and that person is around for no reason, right? There is no reason for that fucking person to be there. You're just like, what is this? Right? What is it? So there is no rationale for her to be there. There is nothing given why. she is still there, right? We have them in counseling, but like it doesn't seem to be doing anything, you know? And the emotional shifts are crazy. Like Cal will be like, "What did you just say to me?" And be like, "Listen, I just want to talk." And it's just like, what? Like, what? Right? That's the crazy. We've got like it's just, I mean, it's insane. It's insane. Look, I there's a twist with a woman in this. Now, that I saw coming, like from the jump. I knew that was a thing, right? Just with the way she's being treated, right? So you think, obviously, she's being treated in this off-key way. So there must be a reason for it, other than these people are just straight trash, right? So I was just like, oh, yeah, she's done this, and boom, it's revealed, right? So that wasn't a huge shock to me. The other stuff that went down was just like, huh? Like, there's no hint, there's nothing to it. It's like this Deuce Machina just pulled out of nowhere at the last minute. It's like in the Super Bowl, you've got 30 seconds left. The team has made a drive. They're at the 40, no timeouts, and they're just like, "Yo, let's just toss this and see." Well, her wide receiver's great. He might be able to catch it. Let's see. That's what that was. It was this crazy toss to the end zone. It makes no sense, right? And when you think about the thing that they're lying about, right? Well, one of the things they're lying about, there is so much that comes with that, right? There's physical changes that you would see. You know what I mean? There's physical changes that you would see. There's so many different things, right? Just all the, oh man, there's just so much. So like, I don't want to give anything away, but it's just batshit, right? Like Kelly Rowland, there are no levels on the performance, right? Everything is this one note, right? So where you would think there are these different emotional, peaks and troughs with everything that her character's going through, there's no shift, right? There's no shift. It's crazy. It's crazy. Now, she's not the only one, right? With all the others, like these aren't incredible performances. Now, we have got good actors here. So I definitely feel the script is to blame, right? And the director needs to be like, okay, like we need more. You just found this out, right? Your character needs to show that emotion, right? There needs to be that, because we weren't getting that from anyone, you know? Like Cal, like the weird shifts with Cal just make no sense. Right? There's a bit with Jimmy is talking to Mia, and she does something from some information that he gave her, which is the response to this information was, wait, what? But Jimmy is talking to her and he's just like, I'm really sorry. I God, I wish I never had told you. He's like, it's not your fault. It's just like, no, it's not his fault because you went and did something crazy. But that interaction, you're just like, this is so bizarre. This is so bizarre. It makes no sense. It makes no sense, right? There's a bit when a woman sees another woman riding a dude, right? She waits for this woman to get off and then jumps on. And you're just like, wait, who's doing that? Who who is doing that? And I'm talking, this isn't a situation where they're at this swingers club or it's like this arranged polyamorous thing, there's no free, like it's not, it's just this. You're just like, that is bizarre. That's so bizarre, right? I didn't know. Like, paint, that's all I'm saying. I'm just saying paint, right? Because, yeah, I'm just like, yo, what is this? Oh, boy. It's a crazy film, right? The fight scenes aren't particularly choreographed well because nothing looks like it hit, right? Nothing looked like it hit. We have some real weird angles for certain, especially at the end, right? There's this kitchen sequence. There's some weird angles chosen. There's some real weirdness, right? Like the Dominican Republic stuff, right? Hairspray, just what in good Lord? There is really no bright spark of this film. I wanted to jettison after 40 minutes and just kind of review it like, I can't believe I I got this far. I had to stop. But I was like, nah, I gotta watch it all. I gotta watch it all, That would be, was it, maybe it turns around. It did not turn around, people. It did not turn around. I just really want to know what the fuck happened on set. What were the conversations? Did everyone leave going, yo, we killed it today? That was incredible. Because it's not even one of those things where you go, oh, I think there's a good film in the edit. There's, no, no. A good film was not left on the editing floor because the performances are so wooden, right? That's the thing here. It's a bad script. We got bad performances. I Yo, Mea Culpa, right? Because Mea Culpa means, was it something? My grievous fault, right? That's what the Latin means, and that is actually a fitting title because this was a grievous fault. It fucking was. Oh my gosh, Tyler. Son, this wasn't it. This wasn't it. But boy, it's on Netflix, people. Listen, if you really love Tyler Perry's crazy ass films, then this could be you. This could be you. If you don't, you're not gonna suddenly start liking them then from this one because this ain't it, baby. It's not. It is batshit insanely Mea Culpa. Oh, the grievous fault.